28th. Tony T with our MLB Pick Show here for Wednesday's action. We have all 15 games, but we're getting to just a couple of things. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free MLB picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have NFL, college football, a lot more. It is a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, hit the thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. Multi-capper site showcases the top cappers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers. Guys like Collins, Brown, Hollywood Sam have been hot. And take a look here at the NFL, and you'll see here guys like Ramon and Ben have been on fire. Tiffany's been hot in NFL and college football. Click the link and get signed up. You'll find our premium picks at the top of the page. Free picks here. You can scroll here, and you will find our best bets here. Each capper will designate a best bet of the day here. One per sport per day. You can see they've been populated here with picks today from our morning team crew, Daniel, and of course our VIP with our GM with the pick up there with the best bet. $15 pick. Each capper can designate one of their premium picks as a $15 premium pick to showcase their service to you customers. You can see there, many are up there right now. I'll let you know about our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use the promo code TonyT. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Then click on the All Cappers tab to get signed up. Also, love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. Reds and Pirates MLB pick here for a Wednesday. Luis Cessa will start for Cincinnati. Cessa in 44 appearances in ERA 4.78, whip of 1.35. The right-hander is striking out 18%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball is 49%, 1.68 home runs per 9 innings. Bryce Wilson will start for Pittsburgh. Wilson has worked 23 games, carries an ERA 5.95, whip of 1.49. The right-hander is pitching contact, 15.5% strikeouts, 6% walks. The ground ball is coming in at 42% with 1.73 home runs per 9 innings. Pirates have won both games this series after their 4-1 win. Past 10 games, Reds hitting just 180 against right-handers. In 3 starts against the Reds this season, Wilson's allowed 7 earned runs in 19 1/3 innings. Cessa faced the Pirates over 2 weeks ago, giving up 5 earned runs with 3 homers in 5 2/3. Reds 20-30 when lined between plus 125 and plus 155. Cincinnati has lost 5 6. The play here will be Pittsburgh minus 120. Rays and Guardians MLB pick here for Wednesday. Garrett Clevenger will be the primary starter for Tampa Bay, as Tyler Glasnow will be the opener. Clevenger in 13 appearances in ERA 4.74, whip of 0.95. The left-hander striking out 35%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is 32%, 0.95 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 2.54, an indicator of a drop in ERA if this form holds. Tristan McKenzie will be the starter for Cleveland. McKenzie has worked 25 games, producing an ERA of 3, whip of 0.96. The right-hander is striking out 26% with a 6.1% walk rate. The ground ball is 32%, 1.25 home runs per 9 innings. Rays win the opener this series 6-5. Past 10 games, Guardians hitting 312 against left-handers. Cleveland 31-13 as a home favorite of minus 110 or higher. The play here will be Cleveland at minus 120. Royals and Tigers MLB pick here for Wednesday. Daniel Lynch will be the starter for KC. Lynch in 25 starts an ERA of 5.06, whip of 1.58. The left-hander is striking out 21%, 9% walks. The ground ball is 41%, 1.41 home runs per 9 innings. Matt Manning will be the starter for Detroit. Manning 12 starts, ERA 3.43 plus the whip of 1.17. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 18%, 7% walks. The ground ball is dished at 41%, 0.86 home runs per 9 innings. Tigers take the opener of this series 4-3. Detroit has won 4 straight. Past 10 games, Tigers hitting 317 against left-handers with a bullpen ERA of 3. KC bullpen in this period an ERA of 4.79. Royals 13-39 on the road against the right-handed starter this season. The play here will be on Detroit minus 126. Braves and Nationals MLB pick here for action on a Wednesday. We have Jake Odorizzi to start for Atlanta. Odorizzi in 20 starts, an ERA of 4.61. His whip is 1.34. The veteran is fanning at 19%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball is 32%, 1.20 home runs per 9 innings. Josiah Gray will start for Washington. Gray starts in 27 games, ERA 5.17, whip of 1.39. The right-hander, a strikeout mark of 24%, 10% walks. The ground ball is 32%, 2.33 home runs per 9 innings. Atlanta has won both games of this series after their 8-2 win. Nationals have lost 6 of 8. Past 10 games, Washington hitting .221 against right-handers with the Braves bullpen, an ERA of 1.45. Braves 67-39 to the run line against an NL team hitting .250 or worse the past 2 seasons. Nationals 16-31 to the run line at home against the right-handed starter this season. The play here will be Atlanta. The run line -1/2 runs at -134. Yankees and Blue Jays. MLB pick here for action on Wednesday. Garrett Cole will be the starter for the Yankees. Cole in 31 starts, an ERA of 3.49, whip of 1. The veteran elite strikeout mark of 32%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is dealt at 42%, 1.48 home runs per 9 innings. Mitch White to start for Toronto. White appeared in 23 games, carrying an ERA of 5.12. His whip is 1.41. The right-hander is striking out 18%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball is 43%, 0.79 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP is 3.79, suggests a drop in ERA if this form holds. Yankees even this series with a 5-2 win on Tuesday. Yankees have won 7 of 8. Team record behind White, 5-2 in 9 games this season. Blue Jays bullpen ERA 5.36 past 10 games. The play here will be the Yankees at -125. Marlins and Mets. MLB pick here for Wednesday. Jesus Luzardo will get the start for Miami. Luzardo starts in 16 games, ERA 3.57, whip of 1. The left-hander, a strikeout rate of 29%, 9% walks. The ground ball is 40%, 0.92 home runs per 9 innings. Taijuan Walker will be the starter for the Mets. Walker in 27 starts, an ERA 3.53, whip of 1.19. The veteran is striking out 19%, 7% walks. The ground balls are coming in at 46% with 0.85 home runs per 9 innings. Miami wins the opener in this series 6-4. They've won 5 of 7 in the past 10 games. The Yankees hitting .333 against left-handers. New York's hitting .333 against left-handers. Mets face Luzardo back on September 11th, scoring 5 runs in 3 1/3 innings. Mets 44-25 the run line against the NL East this season. The play here will be on the New York Mets. The run line -1/2 runs at +110. Orioles and Red Sox. MLB pick here for action on Wednesday. Dean Kremer will get the start for Baltimore. Kremer in 20 appearances, an ERA of 3, whip of 1.22. The right-hander is striking out 17%, 6.2% walks. The ground ball sit at 41%, 0.63 home runs per 9 innings. Rich Hill starts for Boston. Hill in 24 starts, ERA 4.56, whip of 1.34. The veteran, a strikeout mark of 19%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball is 40%, 1 home run per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.98 does suggest a drop in ERA possible based on his form. Red Sox even this series with a 13-9 win. This broke a 6-game losing streak for the Red Sox. Team record behind Kremer, 14-4 against teams that average 7 or greater strikeouts per game. Boston 21-47 against the division this season. The play here will be Baltimore at +100. Phillies and Cubs. MLB pick here for Wednesday. Aaron Nola will be the starter for Philadelphia. Nola has 30 starts, ERA 3.28, whip of 0.99. The right-hander striking out 29%, 3.8% walks. The ground balls come in at 43%, 0.84 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 2.64 does suggest a drop in ERA based on this form. Hayden Wesneski will start for Chicago. Wesneski, 4 appearances, ERA 2.45, whip of 0.82. The right-hander, a strikeout mark of 28%, 5% walks. The ground ball is 44%, 1.23 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.25 indicates a rise in ERA if this form holds. Cubs win the opener of this series 2-1. They've won 5 of 6. Phillies have dropped 7 of 10. Past 10 games, Phillies bullpen an ERA of 6.31. The Cubs 2.70. Nola 8-14 in 9 games this season. Cubs 19-10 against the NL East. 13-7 is the home underdog of +125 to +175 on the season. The play here will be the Cubs at +155. White Sox and Twins. MLB pick here for action on Wednesday. Johnny Cueto will be the starter for Chicago. Cueto in 23 appearances deals an ERA of 3.15. His whip 1.22. The veterans fanning 15%, 5.5% walks. The ground balls come in at 43%. 0.86 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.89 indicates a rise in ERA based on these numbers. Josh Winder starts for Minnesota. Winder has appeared in 13 games, produces an ERA of 4.20, whip of 1.25. The right-hander is pitching to contact, 15.5% strikeouts, 6.5% walks. The ground balls, 36%, 1.65 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 5.19, an indicator of a rise in ERA based on his form. Twins win the opener of this series 4-0. White Sox have lost 7 straight and have been held to 3 runs or fewer in 6 straight. Team record behind Cueto 2-8 as a road favorite of -110 or higher the past 2 seasons. The play here will be on Minnesota at -105. Cardinals, Brewers, MLB pick here for Wednesday. Jose Quintana will start for St. Louis. Quintana in 30 starts, an ERA of 3, whip of 1.22. The left-hander is striking out 20%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is 47%, limited home run damage. Brandon Woodruff will be the starter for Milwaukee. Woodruff starts in 25 games, ERA 3.18, the whip 1. The right-hander striking out an elite 30%, 7% walks. The ground ball is dished at 37%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Cardinals win the opener of this series 6-2. Past 10 games, St. Louis hitting 186 against right-handers, but a bullpen ERA of .90. Woodruff 16-4 to the under as a home favorite of -125 to -175 in his career. Cardinals 64-46 to the under, facing teams hitting 250 or worse this season. The play here will be St. Louis and Milwaukee under 7. Diamondbacks and Astros, MLB pick here. This one goes off on Wednesday. Zach Gallen will be the starter for Arizona. Gallen, 29 starts, ERA 2.46, the whip just .89. The right-hander strikeout mark of 27%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is 47%, limited home run damage. Justin Verlander to start for Houston. Verlander in 26 starts, ERA 1.82, whip of .84. The veteran is striking out 27%. 4% walks. The ground ball is 38% with limited home run damage. Now his FIP is 2.61, does indicate a rise in ERA if this form holds. Houston wins the opener of this series 10-2. Astros have won 6 of 8. Past 10 games, Diamondbacks hitting .212 against right-handers. Both bullpens in good form. Verlander 19-5 to the under against teams that average 7 or more strikeouts per game this season, and 12-2 to the under in his night games. The play here will be Arizona and Houston under 6.5. Athletics, Angels, MLB pick here. This one goes off on Wednesday. Adrian Martinez, the starter for the Athletics. Martinez, 10 starts, ERA just over 6, whip of 1.52. The right-hander striking out 20%, 8% walks. The ground balls are at 41% with 2.22 home runs per 9 innings. Michael Lorenzen will start for the Angels. Lorenzen in 16 starts, ERA near 5, whip of 1.30. The right-hander is fanning 19%, 10% walks. The ground ball is 50% with 1.14 home runs per 9 innings. Angels win the opener of this series 4-3. Athletics have lost 4 or 5, but both pitchers really in poor form. The Athletics 22-9 on the road against losing teams. The play here will be Oakland plus 160. Dodgers, Padres, MLB pick here for action on Wednesday. Julio Urias will start for the Dodgers. Urias starting 29 games, an ERA of 2.25, whip .95. The left-hander has a strikeout rate of 24%, 6% of the walks, 40% ground ball rate, 1.15 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP, 3.65, does suggest a rise in ERA based on his form. Joe Musgrove, the starter for the Padres. Musgrove in 28 starts, ERA 3.12, whip of 1. The right-hander is fanning 24%, 5% walks. The ground balls are coming in at 45%, 1.16 home runs per 9 innings. Padres win the opener of this series 4-3. They've won 8 of 10. Urias, though, has pitched well against the Padres the past 2 seasons. Dodgers in 2 innings against Musgrove scored 7 earned runs with 4 homers in 12 and a third innings. Team record behind Urias, 26-11, facing an NL team hitting 250 or worse over the past 2 seasons. Also, the team record behind Urias, 27-7 as a road favorite of -110 or higher the past 2 seasons. The play here, Dodgers -135. Rangers and Mariners, MLB pick here for action on Wednesday. Martin Perez will start for the Texas. Perez, 30 starts, ERA 2.90, whip of 1.25. The left-hander is striking out 21%, 8% walks. His ground balls 51%, limited home run damage. George Kirby, the starter for Seattle. Kirby in 23 games, an ERA 3.30, whip of 1.18. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 25%, 3.6% walks. His ground balls 45%, 0.90 home runs per 9 innings. Texas wins the opener of this series 5-0. Mariners have lost 8 of 11. Past 10 games, Mariners hit just .216 against left-handers. Team record behind Perez, 7-0 facing an AL team on the road that averages 4.4 runs or fewer on the season. The play here will be on Texas plus 144. Rockies and Giants MLB pick here for Wednesday. Jose Urena, the starter for Colorado. Urena in 19 games, ERA 5.34, whip of 1.63. The right-hander is pitching to contact, just under 14% strikeouts, 10% walks. The ground ball is coming in at 50%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Shell will get the start for San Francisco. Shell in 6 appearances, ERA 8.44, whip of 2. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 22%, 6% walks. The ground balls served at 57%, 1.13 home runs per 9 innings. Now, a FIP of 3.64 is an indicator of a significant drop in ERA based on his advanced numbers. Giants have won 7 of 8, winning the opener of this series 5-2. Rockies have lost 7 of 8. Past 10 games, Rockies bullpen an ERA near 6. The Giants 2.50. Rockies 28 and 73 on the road against right-handed starters on the season. The past 2 seasons, the player will be on San Francisco in this one. That was our MLB Pick Show here for action on Wednesday. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications. Check out all our shows here on our channel. Lots of videos. And, of course, our live show coming up here this morning here at 9 a.m. each time with the morning steam with Ramon and Mindy.